Disappointed!
Hello and welcome back to another cross stitch box unboxing. This one is from Black Needle Society. It's their Retreat in a Box. This is their Rainbow Stitches special edition box. What I think is really cool is I love the stork scissors that are covering the box. I think that's really cute. Apparently you don't just get cross stitch stuff in here, you might get some lifestyle stuff, which would be candles, lotion, soap, things along that line. So we'll see. I kind of have high hopes for it just because it's something different. This is a $60 box, I believe, and they have a wait list. So if you subscribe, they have a limited amount of boxes. I just actually looked and they are currently sold out for their next box that's coming out, I believe in July. I think they're bi-monthly. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I'm only getting the one box because it was just to see what was going on. I have other stuff I'd like to unbox and do videos on, so I'm kind of moving away from the mystery boxes, so to speak. So let's open it up, take a look. I don't think there's numbers or anything like that. I think it's all kind of like random. I don't even remember how many items you get in a box, so but let's take a look here. So, okay, we'll leave that for last. Let's take a look at this. It's their little card, Black Needle Society, Rainbow Stitching, Rainbow Stitching spoilers. No, we're not even gonna look. I'm not gonna look because, oh, it's their June box. Let's see. Nope, doesn't say anything about July. I know the July box I was interested in, but I think I missed out on it. So, let's see. Oh wow, okay. Some interesting stuff in here. We're gonna start with this. This is the Retreat in the Box Special Floss. See what we have here. Oh, that's pretty. It is Silks for You, 100% silk, TBNS May Pride. Silks for You. It's nice and soft. It's very pretty. So that's our first item. Put that back in the container. I subscribed to this back in February, so I didn't even know what box I was going to get, so I know nothing about what's going on here or whatever their theme was. Okay, we have some RBG tea. Told you there's going to be tea in here, which is lemon green tea. Truth, Justice, and the American Way. It's a lemon ginseng green tea, caffeinated. I don't think I can actually drink this. I have allergies, so I tend to stay away from certain teas because they give me asthma. I can't even drink anything with rose hips in it, because if I have tea with rose hips in it, it gives me allergies. I'd be a little leery towards the lemon myrtle. I'd have to look into what that is and see if it would be an allergen for me. But there's a tea bag in there. This is interesting. I think, I'm not quite sure. Let me see what the spoilers say. I think those might go on frames to hold your fabric together. They're quilting peels. Quilting peels are a great stitching hack, no matter your style. Use them to secure fabric to the edge of your Q-snap, hoop, or even roll off the side if you're stitching in hand. Okay, so I guess if you have a piece of fabric that you're stitching by hand and it's rather large, you could roll it up and pop one of these on there. Let's take them out and see what one looks like. It's a curly Q, and then it rolls up, so it kind of holds onto your fabric. That's interesting. That's actually quite useful. Probably would be really good using a Q-snap with really big large pieces of fabric. Well, I have this I don't want to spoil like everything, so let me see if I can find the tea. Okay. I'm not seeing... I'm just trying to give it a quick look over, and I'm not seeing the tea on here, and I'm not seeing the specialty. Alright, I don't want spoilers. I've read too much of it already. Oh, there's another tea. A Bohemian raspberry tea, rose hips, hibiscus, rorobus. Sounds like it would be good, but it would give me asthma. This is their Freddie tea. Freddie Mercury Bohemian Rhapsody raspberries. And from what I read in there is a third tea bag. Maybe this is it. And it's the Amy Tea House Jade. Can't read that word. I'm gonna have to turn it over. See if it's Gen Matcha green tea. An organic green tea, organic toasted rice. I've had toasted rice teas. I don't really, not really a fan of the toasted rice teas. I'm more of a fruity tea, but not like, more like a peach ginger tea than anything else. Interesting so far. And I see this big bag of popcorn in here. So for $60, so far I've only come across floss. So I was excited for this box. I think it's really cute. So far not so thrilled, because there's a lot more lifestyle stuff than anything else. It's kind of like that, I've seen people do unboxings of this box. It's like scarves, handbags, water bottles, things like that. I forget what it's called, but it's not anything I'd be interested in. This is Thatcher Fruit Medley Popcorn, San Francisco style. The ultimate popcorn. Non-GMO air popped popcorn, sugar, butter, pasteurized cream derived from milk, salt, corn syrup, baking soda, soy lecithin emulsifier, sunflower oil, natural artificial flavors, blue 1, blue 2, red 3, red 4, yellow 5, yellow 6, contains milk and soy. Soy lecithin, okay. And it is manufactured in a facility that produces peanuts, tree nuts, and wheat. So if you have a sensitivity to those, this might not be too good for you. I hate chewing noises, so I'm not even going to sample this to tell you how it is. It says fruit medley. It does say gluten-free, even though it says it's made in a facility with wheat. For something that's fruit medley, it really doesn't have any fruit flavors listed in there other than corn syrup, which isn't a fruit, but so that'll be interesting. I hate when things say it's flavored this or flavored that, and then you read the ingredients and there's nothing there. There was something I bought that was cinnamon raisin, and when I read the ingredients, there were no raisins in the ingredients, but you could clearly see raisins in it, so it was kind of weird. Here we have some finishing fabric. It looks like a nice bulky piece of finishing fabric. It's really pretty. I don't know if I want to take this off. I hate when they're sticky, because it leaves a sticker residue on the fabric. Let's see what we got going. If I had known the theme of this box, I probably would not have bought it, because it's just not something I probably would have gone for, even though this is really cool. Very 60s psychedelic. So that's a nice big piece of finishing fabric. I like that. That'd be nice background fabric for a video. But yeah, this is not really a theme I would go with. But as I said, I subscribed back in February, and it was potluck as to when the next available box was. So, and probably if I had done a little bit more research, I might not have bought the box at all, subscribed at all, I should say, because so far I can't drink the tea. I'm a little leery on the popcorn because I'm picky. But let's see. And so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items we've got so far. Usually in the other boxes we get 15 to 30 because it's usually once a day for a month type of thing. So let's see what this is. I love the crinkle stuff. I don't know why. I think that's really cool. Is this a mask? Alright. I think we actually got a mask in this box. And we did. Oh look, you can put a filter in there if you wanted to. So, it's very soft. Almost feels like nylon. Nice and stretchy a bit. Yeah, so we got a mask in here. If I told you how many I had, it's kind of disappointing. You know, maybe you want to get a box to get away. You know, take your mind off of that. And, oh no, here you go, here's a mask. Let's let you think about that a little bit more when you're trying to, you know, get some peace. Stickers. Okay, pip stickers. Alright, okay, fuck it. I was really excited. I was really curious. I thought it was a good price. And to find 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 7 items so far that have absolutely nothing to do with cross stitch. In fact, technically 1 item so far has something to do with cross stitch. I mean, these are cool. These are cool and useful. And this is very pretty. I do really like that in a very 60s vibe. Psychedelic. But, yeah, okay. I'm a fucking adult. Can I get adult things? I'm not a child. I don't need stickers. As cute as these are. What the fuck am I gonna do with these? I won't complain about the mask. But I will complain about the mask. Because as I said, maybe you did something like this. You decide, I have very little money. Let me buy a cross-stitch box. Something that might cheer me up. Take my mind off of the world for a few minutes while I go through it. And they just smack you in the face with the stuff that you see on TV every day for over the past year. It's kind of like, what the fuck? Enjoy my cursing, please. The New York is coming out. Use your voice. We get a notepad that I'm pretty sure I could get these at Dollar Tree or what's that other one? Oriental Trader. I have to check the back to make sure it doesn't say Oriental Trader. Yeah, you know, notepads, great. Still, only 1 cross-stitch item. I know there's fabric in there. Only 1 cross-stitch item in a box of 7, 8 items so far. Oh, okay. Retreat in a box, exclusive needle minder. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. Oh, you know what? Stitch with all the colors. Okay, I like this. Nice big needle, magnet on the back. I swear I saw a picture on Facebook of somebody, they had this attached to their lanyard at their job. Something like this or something very similar to this. So, no, I actually like that. Stitch with all the colors. I mean, I have a ton of needle minders and I really don't use them. I think collecting them is another hobby. It's a side hobby to actually using them. But that's cute. I like that. But still, okay. 8 items now, I think. 9 items now. 2 actually related to cross stitch. Put that back in there so I don't lose it. Okay, I'll give you 3. 3 items. This I kind of like. Fortnite Fabrics. This is a 32 count linen. Colorway Hue. Let's see. I actually kind of like this. How big is it? Let's see. I think they said on their page how large the fabric is. But in order to get to that, they have to have open. Like if you have a subscription or you click on subscriptions, right now it's going to give you an error 404 and take you right back to their main page. So even if you like paused your subscription, you cannot view your subscription, edit it, do anything like that. It's nicely serged all the way around, so that I really do appreciate, and I really kind of like this. It's blue, red, it's got a little purple from the bleed over. Makes me think it's like very 4th of July-ish. Very, like it was much bigger. If it was a bigger fabric, like Our Lady of the Flag would look amazing on this, I think. Be very cool. I like this, and I like that it's serged. It's a nice big piece of fabric. I think that they didn't charge extra from what I understand for this fabric. I'm not sure. My what do you call it? Receipt for the box, when you go to your account and you see past purchases and it says payment fulfilled and all that, I believe my payment for this box was either $60 or $70, where I know with the other box, if you get anything over a 14 count in certain boxes, they upcharge you like $20 for the fabric, because I've had that. And it'd be like, the box is $68, but oh no, wait, you want something other than a 14 count, then we're gonna have to upcharge you for the fabric that you choose. So, but this is nice. I believe this was not upcharged like the other box did. So, I like that. It's almost kind of cotton candy pink too. So, alright, put that back in there. There's a card in here. Oh, that's the card that tells you. This I like too. It tells you what you're getting, it tells you your count, so now you can just take this and package it away with all your other cross-stitch stuff, and you know what it is. You don't have to guess or write your own card, whereas the other one kind of was like that, where you get a fabric and like, what is this? I mean, it looks like it's this, it looks like it's that, but what is it? I love these things, they get everywhere. It's like Easter grass. Okay, we got a pattern in there. Okay, so let's see. What was I up to? 9, 10 items. Out of 10 items, we got, out of 11 items, we got 4 cross-stitch things. Overall 12 items, I think, if we go with this. This is really big. Let me see if it's in the booklet, so I don't have to open that up. Oh, it says right here, we got the hue fabric is created by Fortnite Fabrics. We set a pretty tall order for the amazing gentlemen at Fortnite Fabrics. We challenge them to create an exclusive rainbow fabric for our May subscribers, and all we can say is wow. I agree with that. We have the Use Your Voice notepad designed by Doodle by Meg. We believe the most powerful speakers organize their thoughts first, so we include this exclusive notepad to help you explore your own words and use your own voice. I'm sorry, you're gonna tell me that's exclusive when I'm pretty sure, give me 2 months, I'm gonna find it in a dollar store. I don't know. I haven't come across the iced tea spoon yet. That was the Rainbow Tea Trio. Exclusive Pride. That was the first one we opened. Exclusive Pride Silk. Dyed exclusively for our May Retreat box. Retreat in a Box subscribers. Sorry, we recommend using 1 strand of this silk. Okay. All the colors needle minder, designed by the Black Needle Society. Never be afraid to stitch with the colors you love. Quilting peels. Rainbow Statement Scarf. That must be what this is. So, we've all heard it. Thanks to Michelle Bendy for introducing us to this amazing statement that we should never let ourselves forget. Wear this scarf as a constant and stylish reminder. I don't wear scarves, number one. I don't even know what this says. I wish they said what it said. I don't see it anywhere on here. I'm sorry. I'm not opening it because it's so big. something writes everything. Kindness is everything. Women's rights are humans' rights. And love is love. I think there's probably some more on there. I'm not quite sure. But as I said, it's really, really big. And I'm not taking it out of the packaging because it's not anything I'm not going to use it. I don't wear scars. Oh, here we got a spoon. Not a fan of these. As it said, this was an ice cream spoon. Yeah, it's nicely all scratched up to begin with. I see these a lot. People like this rainbow coated unicorn whatever. I'm not a fan of this. I've seen it where the stuff chips off. I'm not sure the quality of safety of this. I get it's food grade, but how food grade is it? I kind of regret saying I had high hopes for this box when I opened it, thinking maybe I'd find a candle or something else, you know, but it's a lot of stuff I'm really not interested in, and spending $60, $70 on this feels like a real waste. Like, when I would get stuff from the Loot Crate Nerd Blocks and I would get mugs, I inspected, detected, and rejected those like crazy, because when you have an improperly glazed ceramic mug, you have access to the porcelain underneath or the clay underneath, whatever it was made with. So now your liquid gets in there. When your liquid gets in there, it molds in there. It also absorbs, and if it's made in China stuff, you don't know what impurities are in there. So you could have lead in there, you could have other things in there that in the long run are not healthy for your body. So you're sending me something that is already scratched in this situation, just like with the mug that would be improperly glazed with bubbles or pits or holes in it. If you're sending something like that, you're actually creating a dangerous situation for your clientele, you know? So I don't like this. It also feels very cheap. I mean, and it's kind of sharp when you feel the edge. So I can easily imagine somebody cutting themselves, cutting their lips, the corner of their mouth, something like that with a spoon like this. It's not, it's kind of rough around the edges. And I mean, you can even do that with an improperly made plastic spoon. If you go get ice cream somewhere, or an Italian ice or something like that, sometimes they'll hand you the spoons that weren't cut proper, and you'll actually get a sharp point. And I've cut myself, you know, eating ice cream with a spoon, a plastic spoon that was improperly made. So I'm being picky, but I'm being honest. So no, this is I wouldn't purchase anything like this. Not happy with this. Not happy with this, and the dangers that it could possibly contain. There's no label as to where it's made, so I can't even do any research on it, you know. And it's improperly done. It feels cheap. It feels cheap and dangerous, you know, potentially dangerous. So it looks like we have one last item here. I probably should have counted. I will go back and count. We have a... I'm sorry, I can't read that. Let me just check the back. Yeah, I can't show you the back because it shows you part of the pattern. Let me bring out the booklet here. See if it says it in the booklet. I know it did. I think it's... yeah. Okay. It's Always Be Kind pattern by Stitch Rovia. We hope you enjoy this wonderfully positive piece from Emma. We hope this wonderfully positive piece from Emma inspires you and brings you pride and joy in your home always. All right, well, I got this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items. Really, I even want to say something about 13 items, because to me, 13 items, it's a very negative thing. 13 is not a nice number. So this is Be Kind Always. It is 8.6 by 12.4, and it's stitched on 14 count fabric. There's whole stitches only, so there's no half stitches. It looks like there's no back stitches either. There's 12 different colors, one skein of each. And in the booklet, the design is split over 4 sides and does not include overlap. So when you get to an edge, that is the definitive edge. There's no 5 stitches this way, 5 stitches that way. It's cute. I like the hands. It's not anything I would stitch, number one. I do like the hands. They come off very fortune teller-ish. You know, like there could be a crystal ball here type thing. So if I did use this pattern, I might incorporate those into something else. But this is the fact that there's no, it's only whole stitches, there's no back stitching, there's no half stitching. To me, that's a little simple. That may be somebody's style, but it's not mine. I like more defined stuff. I like stuff that looks finished. You know, like even here, you see the stepped stitches. I mean, it works with this font, but normally my brain would be like, no, it needs to have a nice clean slope. It needs to flow. Whereas this, it's very, when you find the old cross-stitch magazines from the 80s and 90s, the American ones, I tend to think they're very Amish, not in a bad way, but when you look at the country stitches, there's no half stitches, there's very little back stitching, there's very little, they're kind of plain, you know. When you look at the British stuff, there's detail beyond detail. You know, they kind of think outside the box. Like they'll do backstitch that's more of an accent piece. It doesn't actually go to the hole in the Ada. It goes to the middle of it, or it goes off to the side, or it goes halfway there. You know, so it's when you're doing like a rabbit or a something that has a fur to it, and you want to accent the fact that it has a fur, they usually will give you, in the mini kits, you usually get like gray, and the gray is supposed to go off and askewed and not exactly to the square, you know. So you're gonna pick a point out there that's somewhere in the square but not exactly at the corner to offset it a little bit, because it's more for accentuation than definition. If that makes any sense. I feel like I'm getting too deep into this, but you know, it's my opinion. That's all. It's my opinion. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying this is not a style I would choose, although I really do like the hands in this. I think they look really cool, and it looks like she made each finger a different color, probably to go with the rainbow theme of the box. So, oh, and look, there's skin tone samples, so you can change it up if you needed to, which is nice. I've seen people request on Facebook a lot, you know, can you give me a skin tone idea for this or for that? And I've done that myself. I've tried to match skin tone and hair color when doing like a personalized stitch for somebody, and say it's like, the one I did many years ago was a cheerleader, and I tried to match the uniform, the hair, the eyes, and the skin tone to my friend's daughter, who the stitch was for. So I actually, like, her team, the letters for her team that was on her uniform, I was able to make it look like that and give it the design, the same look as her uniform. So it was really cool. You know, and I matched her skin tone, matched her eyes, matched her hair, because she had more of like an olive skin. And I actually used like a silk floss or a satin floss. I used a satin floss to match the hair and make it look a little more realistic, or I don't know, I just wanted to look a little more like hair and less like floss, and I thought the satin look kind of had that. So, but I'm rambling at this point. So that's it, the 13 items. As I said, we got 1, hold on, 2, 3, 4 official cross-stitch things out of 13 items. That means 9 unrelated to cross-stitch items. And the fact, I don't want to complain about this, but it's rainbow stitches. Why is that synonymous with certain things? You know, why can't it just be rainbows? You know, why can't it just be, you know, if you really want the truth, if you look at children and rainbows, rainbows are a symbol of death. When a child is drawing rainbows, they usually draw rainbows after the loss of somebody. So, but it's a tangent. You can look it up if you don't believe me. These are two supplemental ones that I would say are in the realm of cross stitch that I'm not opposed to, because these are really cool and I can see myself using these. This I like because it's quite cool, because it, like I said, 60s psychedelic. So what do we got? 4, 5, 6 items out of 13. That still leaves us with 7 unrelated cross stitch items. 3 teas I can't drink. Popcorn I have to be very careful of because it is produced in a factory that does do wheat. Stickers for a 6-year-old. And yeah, let's have a constant reminder of the everyday stress of the past year and a half. Thanks, you know? Notepads are good, but not when you're paying $60 for a box. I want to know how much these damn things are. You know? $60 for a box that you're giving me stickers I can go buy at Walmart for like probably $2.99. I don't know. Alright, I'm kind of glad I canceled my subscription. I'm not interested in the next one after experiencing this. I'm sure there's somebody out there who probably would have appreciated this box more than me. And I'm sorry I got the box instead of you, because I'm not appreciating it. I don't understand why they can't just make a cross-stitch box with cross-stitch stuff. Not a box like this, which is practically everything but, you know, 70 to 80% not cross-stitch related. So, yeah. Alright, enjoy the video. Enjoy my bitching, because I think that's what I do best. And, hopefully my next unboxing will be a little different. I came across these things that I kind of like really, in an odd way, fell in love with. I'm going to start with hopefully this one first, because it's beaded banana for scale, for those weird and unusual things. So this is an antique kit. I don't believe they have the year on. Oh, there we go. This is from 1971. It's a flocked fruit, and you cover it with the beads. I want to see how creative I can get with this, because really it's just a bunch of yellow plastic beads that you're gonna pop onto a yellow banana, pre-flocked. But because we end up with a little bit of green down here, a little bit of green up there, and I'm hoping I might be able to find some green beads of this size. I wonder if they say what size. I haven't even looked. Oh wow, there's 850 pieces in here. So, but yeah, if I can find some greener beads, maybe dark green, maybe if I find them in the thrift store, I would like to put on here banana for scale. I thought that'd be real funny. So, but this is one of my future projects I'd like to do on camera in a bit of a better setup. And then let me show you, I have 3 of these, but this is the first one that came in the mail, and I was kind of obsessed with it, and I am thrilled with it. Sorry, pardon me. Don't laugh at me. It's Little Miss Beaded Doll Kit. I thought she was a turkey, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute for Thanksgiving, but she's actually dressed up trick-or-treating. This is amazing, because I believe, I looked these up. I'm trying to remember when they were from, but I believe they were from the 70s. I think they were 74 to 79 or 76 to 79. There's probably about 50 different dolls. This box doesn't smell. You know, you get something vintage, you get something old, oh, it smells like it's been in somebody's attic or somebody's basement. I'm like, this is pristinely clean, not an ounce of dust, it doesn't stink. I'm in absolute awe of this. There's her number if you want to go look her up, if you're interested in getting one yourself. These are not cheap, I will say that. I think I paid $30 for her, but it was like, I want to get away from this because I'm not subscribing to the other one. I didn't realize I would be as disappointed in this one as I am right now, so I'm kind of glad I got something else to play with next. And I know these things look really, really demented. You know, it's like freaking creepy to look at. But I was just drawn to it. So, alright, I think my battery's about to die because I am down to 15%, and this is about a 35-minute video. So I'm going to cut it off here. I don't mean to offend anybody with my opinions of this box, so please don't take it that way. It's just that if you were spending $60 on a box and got something that totally wasn't anything you would actually be kind of interested in, I'm just gonna, I'll hold my tongue on things I want to say about this. It's not my cup of tea. As it's not my cup of tea. I don't like getting food in boxes. I don't like getting certain things in boxes that I can't consume because I've paid money for this. I don't think I can eat the popcorn. I know I can't drink 2 of these teas because of what's in them. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm disappointed, and I don't want my disappointment to be misinterpreted as something else. This isn't my cup of tea. This isn't my cup of tea, and I'm not happy with this box. So, yep, sorry. So, have a good evening, have a good day, whichever it is where you are, because right now it's like 12:30 at midnight here. So, I had coffee way too late in the day. So, thanks for watching my video. Bye. Not to be a bitch, but it's something I'm good at. I decided to go and look up some of these items just to let you know the cost. So the one that pissed me off the most is the tea. So if you go to the website for this tea, which is The Tea Book, they have a box of 100 bags, random bags of these teas, okay? That box is $39.99. So that means each bag of tea was 39 cents. They give you 3 of them. How fucking cheap can you get? Okay, 39 cents. I didn't do the math. I didn't add this up because, as I said before, my battery's dying. I just wanted to get through this because it was just, ugh. Okay. It gets a little worse. These stickers, $1.77. Okay. This mask, you're gonna laugh, because I have paid more for custom masks. I have paid 3 times as much for custom masks. So, magic guess before I tell you, $4.99 for this mask. I have paid $16 for a custom men's large mask. These were a little more on the expensive side, but they are exclusive, I believe, to, did they say in here? Because I only found one company that had these exactly as this. They're curated by the Black Needle Society, which means somebody on Etsy is selling them. And they're selling a pack of 12 for $8.79. Alright, this spoon, as I told you before, cheap piece of shit, because it looks like a cheap piece of shit. There's one of those like AliExpress websites where you get 3 of these for $3. So this is a $1 dollar store, probably toxic iced tea spoon. You're gonna laugh at the popcorn. you're really gonna laugh at the popcorn. So you think this is some gourmet shit, right? Because it says so. It looks nice. Thatcher's Gourmet Popcorn. So I went to the website for the popcorn. This is an 8-ounce bag of popcorn, and I will post the pictures at the end of this video so you can check this shit out for yourself if you want to. This bag of popcorn, $3.99. So I'm not adding it up. You can add it up to understand my level of disappointment. I did add it up. It comes to a little less than $25 worth of shit in the $60 box, okay? I went to Stitch Rovia's page. She's an Etsy seller. As soon as I went to the page, I realized I had purchased a pattern from her before. I think she's Russian or Ukrainian because the prices are odd. It's not $6, it's like $6.04 or $7.39 or $5.83. So her patterns of this size and detail, I will say, range from little under $6, like the $5.94 range, to a little over $9. So this is a roughly $6 to $9 chart. Usually that stuff is automatic downloads too. They just send you a file you can download. So I haven't checked anything else out yet, but piece of crap. Really? Are you kidding me? And are you fucking kidding me? Because this is a disgrace of a cross-stitch box. This is a disgrace of a personable items box. I should have looked up that name of that box that people do. Like you get purses and blankets and lotions, but you know, I really think the people that do the unboxings get the specialty boxes, because the people that get the regular boxes don't get what they're showing you in their big specialty box for $45. Pretty sure of that. And the only reason I know that it even exists is because of ASMR unboxings of these particular boxes. So, yeah, I don't recommend this box. I'm kind of disappointed in my own self for spending $60 to $70 on this. This is a fucking joke, okay? This box is a fucking joke. The other company, who I forgot off the top of my head, Stitchy Box. That's a way better box than this, because at least it's got cross-stitch shit in it. This just had shit in it, in my opinion. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Come at me, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, because this is bullshit. This is $60 worth of bullshit. With Dollar Tree items and 39-cent teas that I can't even fucking drink, and popcorn that I probably find in TJ Maxx for $1.99, to tell you the truth. And I probably won't even touch that with a 10-foot pole, because weed allergies. So, yeah. So what is this? Black Needle Society. Down. No. Thumbs down. Do not recommend. Fuck this shit. I'm out.